Hey everyone, time for a new video. Thought it's time to address some big questions, or at least one big question we get asked all the time, which is what type of trips do you guys book at H&K Luxury Travel? And I always think, how do you answer that? There's so many trips we book, so many types of trips. So I really think the way to answer this question is telling you what type of trips do we not book at H&K Luxury Travel. First trip that we do not like to book at our agency is when somebody comes to us and says, hey, we want to go to Richmond, Virginia to see some friends, and really we've got our hotel, we just need you to help us with some airfare. That's not for us. Domestic airfare, and if it's domestic airfare only, there is no value added we can bring to you. There's no magic bullet as far as getting you the cheapest airfare outside of just going direct to the airlines. We've done that for clients. We've got business clients who come to us and say, hey, I need a ticket, and they don't have time to do it, and they'll let us charge them $25 to $50 a ticket to do it because they just don't have the time. But for those that want to go away for a weekend or go see family and they just need airfare, it's not for us. Second type of trip that is not in our wheelhouse and not something we like to do or even will do for clients is when they also come to us and say, hey, we want to go on a little driving trip from somewhere in the southeast up to like maybe Boise, Idaho, and we're thinking of stopping along the way at various places. Can you help us put that together? No, not really. People or clients that want to do that type of trip, they're going to be stopping on their own itinerary. They're not going to necessarily have things planned out like we would want them to plan them out in the type of hotels we sell. We're not in the roadway inns or the Motel 6s. Things like that people just want to stop and have a night's sleep, and they just want the room to be clean. It's all they want. They don't want amenities, they don't want service, they don't want anything. So we really don't do those trips either. And to go along with that, when a client also comes, or a potential client says, you know what, we're just going to go see family, and can you help us with a hotel? Same reason I just told you before. No, that's not for us. Just doing a hotel in a small little town that's not a tourist destination, since we don't have wholesalers and suppliers and tour operators that work with those destinations here in the U.S., there's really nothing we can do outside of going on the internet and trying to find you, again, at some cheaper hotel or motel that no value added. So that's really not for us either. One last thing that's not for us. When a client says, you know what, I booked my hotel already, I'm using points, and we even got our airfare, we just need a rental car. No, not going to work either for us. There, again, no value added. There's nothing we can do outside of finding you the cheapest car you want. And here's the things why I say we don't do these. When there's trips like that are not dream vacations and honeymoons and family getaways and things like that, even family getaways we do to domestic locations like New York City and Florida, Universal, Disney, out to California like Los Angeles and San Francisco and San Diego. Those trips we do offer to our clients because there are values we can bring or value that we bring to our clients for those types of trips. But when somebody just wants a rental car and things like that, they're grading their satisfaction on was the car available, was the airline on time, and was the hotel clean. And those three criteria that people use for those types of trips that we don't like to book, there's no wow factor. There's nothing they come back and say, oh, it was the most amazing rental car experience we've ever had. Oh, it was the most amazing flight on American Airlines we've ever had. Or, oh, it was the most amazing Red Roof Inn we've ever stayed at. Those are the things we don't hear from those types of trips. That's why I say we don't offer those vacations at H&K Luxury Travel, because we set our standards for our clients and our goals for our clients a whole lot higher, to where we want them to come home from Italy and from Disney and from a Caribbean cruise, or from Ireland or from New Zealand or from Greece, Mexico, St. Lucia, all these places we do offer vacation help with. We want the client to come back and say, that was the most amazing experience we've ever had. Your hotel selection, the flights you helped us put together, the tours you recommended, the restaurants you helped us get into were amazing and made the trip absolutely the best trip ever. That's how we judge our vacations here at H&K Luxury Travel. So when I just told you the things we don't do, don't take that, well, you don't want my business. No, you can do those trips on your own. But when you come to us and you say, I want to go to Disney for a week, or I want to go to Universal for a week, or I want to go to New York City or San Francisco, those places domestically that we have a lot of experience with, personal experience and connections with at hoteliers, tour operators, etc. If you want to go to Europe, if you want to go to Latin America, to Costa Rica, in Central America, if you want to go to Mexico, anywhere in the Caribbean, that's the types of trips we want to help you with. And river cruises, don't forget those either. Guided, or if they're independent trips, it doesn't matter. Those are the types of trips we want to help our clients package and put together, because it's those trips you come back and go, oh my goodness, thank you so much for your help. We would have never been able to do that without you. And your recommendations were on point. Your hotel, again, selection was better than we expected, which we hear, which makes us ecstatic, etc., etc. Does that answer your question? I hope so. And I hope you guys will follow us on social media. I'm going to make this quick. Make sure you're hitting the like button on YouTube. If you find this video, make sure you're hitting the follow button on our Facebook page. Make sure you're hitting the follow button and the like button and commenting on Instagram, because we'd love to hear from you and we'd love for you to follow along, and also share us. Don't let us be a secret out there, okay? Thanks. We'll talk to you all later.